Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer, and I'm joined by Melissa Belzer.
Hello.
As I try not to have my ears pop
Yeah. Good
flying
spot.
down this mountain. The last time I was flying down this mountain, I had a cop trying to catch up to me to give me a speeding ticket. I guess say I didn't get a speeding ticket.
Thank goodness.
It's good. So yeah, time's there.
New information that I did not have before.
I gave it to you at the
Did you? Okay. I don't know.
just waited a few days before I told you.
Okay.
Yeah, it was with
I don't
one of the kids going down the mountain.
I don't get speeding tickets. Oh, because I wasn't there. Okay.
Just like right now.
Yeah.
I do not have my foot on the gas at all. And all of a sudden it says it's going over 80.
Fast.
So, yeah. But you gotta tap your brakes the whole time you're going on the mountain.
Just bring it down.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were up in Flagstaff because we had to drop our son off. And that was a lot of fun since we got like a nap last night before we had to get up, go to church, get the vehicle packed up, and then head up to Flagstaff so we could drop him off because he has to start school tomorrow.
Yep.
This week, we had concerts that we went to.
Yeah, we did.
So we went on Thursday. So basically, we partied like young people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Because we went to two concerts this week. We did Thursday night was Toto. You can't see the whole show
No.
sure because of the scene.
Right.
But we did Toto was a headliner.
Yeah.
And it was at Arizona Financial Theater.
Sure. That sounds right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sounds right.
It's been like 12 names since we lived in Phoenix. It's like they only seem to buy the naming rights for like a year, and then they change it to something different.
It's too confusing. I need
It's
a map.
dang near confusing.
Yeah.
So like when it popped up that they were playing there, I'm like, where the heck is
Which
that?
one's that?
I've never heard of that one. Well, the map, and I'm like, oh, Dodge Theater.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's helpful to me because that's how I first knew it. Dodge Theater makes sense.
Well,
to me.
because it actually was Dodge Theater for a couple years.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, now it's Arizona Financial Theater or something.
Yeah.
It's like right down the street from the Orpheum.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, the Orpheum's really old. It's like for the 1800s.
We like it.
That's my guess. I mean, I guess it could be from the early 1900s, but it was like an old vaudeville
No,
theater.
it's very cool. I like it.
It's very old school.
Yeah.
Cool. This one is more modern. It does need like more bathrooms.
Agreed.
I mean, even the men's room had a line going that when between the first act and the second act, it was like geez, 80 to 100 people.
Come on.
No, seriously, it went hundreds of feet down the hallway, and I'm like, really? People were coming up going, is this for the guys' room?
No, come on. That's crazy.
Seriously,
Wow.
it was.
That's bad.
It was really bad. So it was Toto was a headliner,
Mhm.
and then it had two opening acts. What was cool about this show is that Toto, as you know, was they were a Grammy winning artist for Album of the Year back in, I'd like to say 1982 for their album 4.
In the 80s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 82.
Okay.
And it's all killer, no filler. It's a phenomenal
I
album.
like that.
The very first band, which they said they were hitting the stage at 6:45, prompt.
We were
I bought the tickets at it was like 5:05 p.m.
Yeah.
because the concert was sold out, and all that was available was resale. And of course, they were like ridiculous. So $118 seat was like anywhere from $250 to $1,000.
Crazy.
It was stupid. And I'm like, okay, these resellers, they don't want to sit on these tickets. So I don't know if this is a good tip I should be giving people or not. This is the first time I've ever done it. But I was like, I'm not paying those prices.
Right.
Because I was like, that's just insane.
It's ridiculous.
And what I did is I just kept hitting refresh on the page. And finally, it refreshed and showed 2 tickets that were back to face value.
Regular price, which is great.
Yep. And so I grabbed 2 tickets They ended up being $118 a piece. That was face value for the tickets. And
It's still shocking to me, but
yeah, but
get
that's
it.
anyway, that's what it costs to go to a concert.
I get it. I know.
And the way the way the state law is now, they have to, this is what somebody was telling me, it seemed to be true. They have to show you the final price with all the fees already built in to it.
Oh, okay.
So they have to tell you that they can't do, it's 118, but then here's another additional 32 in junk fees.
Yeah, just
Now it has to be where, hey,
total price.
it's 118 and it already includes the $32.
Oh,
in junk
that makes
fees.
it better then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other thing you have to do for that theater, it's downtown Phoenix, but for that one, what you have to do is, well, the best way to do it anyway, is prepay for the parking garage that's literally right
across.
and it's $25 for that. It is what it is. I mean, parking anymore is just dumb.
Yeah, if you've been to a concert, you know what parking costs.
So $25 for that. But
Yeah.
so it said on the ticket starts promptly at 6:45. Well, based on how I left the house and everything, it should have been fine. Well, it wasn't fine because traffic was beyond dumb
Yeah.
around the event.
Too much going on with all over Phoenix.
So we walked in at like 6:52,
Something like that.
and he was, I'm assuming, one or two songs in already by then. He started right on time, and that opening act was Christopher Cross. So what was to get way back to what was very interesting about this list of artists who was playing is that Christopher Cross had Album of the Year in 1980, the album that had Sailing on it, which everybody knows. Hello, it's Yacht Rock.
Well, it's commercials too, I think.
It's just a phenomenal success, and it wasn't the only hit on the album as well. And he's had multiple hits as well, because there was actually, he had another hit song that he didn't even play that night. But
okay.
So he was the opening act, Christopher Cross. I've been told a few years ago that he is phenomenal in concert, great guitarist, all that. And I've been wanting to see him. When he came to Phoenix last time, it immediately sold out, and it was just him.
That's it. Done.
Yeah. So this time, I screwed up. I didn't get tickets right away. It was him. The next band was Men at Work, which the only original member of Men at Work is Colin Hay. He's the only original, but he's the voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The rest of his band now is from, let's see, there was 3 people from Cuba, the bassist, the guitarist, and the drummer. The additional singer he had up there that also played percussion, she was from Peru.
The one that was playing tambourine?
Yeah.
That's his wife. He said mi esposo.
Oh, I don't speak Spanish.
Unless I misunderstood.
Well,
it's
anyway,
his
wife. She's from Peru.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then the one that played flute, keyboard, and saxophone.
Yeah.
Because they do a lot of saxophone in their music, and Men at Work too.
Yeah.
The one that played, she was the only one from America, which really doesn't matter because he's from Australia. They were originally an Australian band, but he's the only original. They were phenomenal. They were really good, and she's a really good saxophonist as well.
Yeah.
And could play the flute too, and the keyboard, and all that. So yeah, she was phenomenal. And same thing with Christopher Cross. His band was really good. He had, let's see, so Men at Work had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total, counting the lead singer in that band. And then for Christopher Cross, there were 7 people in the band for that one, because he had 3 singers, backup singers for that one.
Yep.
And he's the only guitarist.
Yes.
So he did all the guitar work, which I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you had Toto. And Toto is the greatest live band ever, period.
Really good.
There's none better. You can name any band you want, and you're just wrong.
They're really good.
They're really good. I mean, hello, if people have wanted you to play on over 4,000 albums, yeah, you have skill.
Yeah.
And with that band now, because of members dying, health issues, whatever, it's down to only two of the originals, which is the two of the main lead singers. So it's Joseph Williams and Steve Lukather. Steve Lukather, also the guitarist.
Yeah.
Steve Lukather is, to me anyway, and
He's a mega.
Yeah, he's a mega as far as guitarists are
It's talent.
Yeah, he's got to be.
That's what I mean.
He's top 5 all time.
He's really good.
Yeah, that's how I look at him. And he's top 5 all time of guitarists. And they played for. I wasn't sure exactly what time they hit the stage, but it was either. It was either. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. They either played for an hour and 30 or an hour and 45. I'm not sure, but either way, it was fine.
Yeah.
How long they played. They have such a deep catalog as well that with them, you're not going to hear everything you want to hear. And that was the situation with all three of them. So the Christopher Cross played for 25 minutes. Men at Work played for 30 minutes. And then Toto played for an hour and 30 or an hour and 45.
Yeah, and it was good.
It was really good. They got a guy in the band that's been in the band for a little over a year, because they've one of their piano players had major health issues, and so he just doesn't go out and tour with them anymore. And so they brought in this kid. Which, I mean, I can say that because everybody else there is like 60, 70 years old at this point, because they've been around for 47 years, Toto has. And the guy's name is Dennis Atlas.
Okay, I was like, is it Denny or Dennis? And
No,
then Atlas. I had the last name memorized this time.
It's Dennis Atlas.
Dennis Atlas.
He's 27 years old, and he is insane.
Salays.
Yeah, he was good. He was incredible. So you should just look up Toto just to see clips of him.
Yes.
In his antics.
He plays the keyboards and then he comes out for some vocals. So
yeah.
You can find it.
Yeah. So, yeah, because they have to share the vocals just because of some of the high stuff that was done was originally done by members that aren't in the band anymore. So the only way to give you the true Toto experience is to have a guy like Dennis in the band.
And he fit right in.
He did. And so the highlight of the show was Angel Don't Cry, because that's where he was doing most of the vocals.
So good.
And it was just absolutely slayed.
It was good.
So that was our Thursday night. And so when that was over, because I had an early morning the next day, I got about 2 hours sleep and lived on these energy drinks.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by First Form, but I really felt like I should have been this week. Not a commercial
Brought to you by.
Yes. This is the original Screaming Freedom, because I bought, when they announced that they were changing the flavor and the cans and everything, I went out and wiped out a distributor of all of them. So I have like stacks of these in my kitchen.
Yeah.
So good times there. I'll have energy for a while. Anyway, we went to, last night we went to another concert.
Yeah, we did.
And so this was my shirt from Thursday. This is Toto, and they're all the current band members are on cartoon form on here.
I have that one too.
Yeah.
Love it.
So this one's pretty cool. We bought a bunch of swag like we always do.
Because we like to support.
Yeah. So let's see.
We were talking about Saturday.
Yeah. So Saturday we did Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush.
Yeah. And we were telling our youngest son, because I was doing the math with him the other day. We've been taking him since he was 8 years old to see Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
And this one was really cool because the opening acts were the guy that was Gustavo Rock on the show. And that's was it Stephen
Kramer Glickman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played Gustavo on the show, and he was on every episode.
Yeah. He's the record producer on Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
So they had him singing his covers.
So yeah, he sang his cover songs out there, and he absolutely slayed it.
It was fun.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun. And the next act was
Katelyn
Tarver.
Yeah.
She was Joe Taylor.
Yep.
She was Kendall's girlfriend.
Yep.
On the show.
Yeah.
And she's really good. So it's very like it's probably like pop. Yeah, probably like pop. I mean, I guess you could say it'd be in the vein of the Taylor Swifts and
it's in that vein, I would say.
Yeah, it's like if it came up in your mix of Taylor and her, you'd be fine having both in there.
Like pop with a touch of folksy bluesy, but not that hard. Just mostly pop with a little bit of it was good.
And yeah, and her songs were really good. Yeah. And what was interesting about her is that I found out that in 2014, she actually had a song she co-wrote for a UK artist that went #1 in UK. And yeah, so I thought that was a cool little tidbit.
Because I didn't know that.
Okay, so then Big Time Rush came on.
Yeah, they did.
The thing with Big Time Rush is that they were going to play every song that ever appeared in an episode.
Yep.
And so the only way you can do that, because there were 74 episodes, there was 43 different songs that were played. So there were songs played in every episode, but there was 43 original runs of them. So 43 times. So they had to get through 43 songs. And you start doing the math of what an average song is. So even if it was 3 minutes, you did no talking, no breaks and everything, you're like, that's just do the math in your head. That's a lot of time. So what you have to do is you can do some to where, yes, they are the complete song because the audience is going to pretty much demand that those are complete. And then you're going to have other ones to where you can do unique takes on them. So like what they did during this set at one point is they brought Gustavo Rock. They brought him out like he was him.
Yeah.
And he sat down at a grand piano, and each of them went out in a song that they were mainly featured on.
Mm-hmm.
They did like a 1 minute run of this song.
I'd say that's
so. That's how you got through 4 songs, and with the talking and everything in about 5.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So points in there, you had to do stuff like that because it's the only way you can get it done without the thing breaking all the curfew rules and blah blah. Because we have noise regulations. They have to stop. I believe it's at 11 p.m.
Because it's outdoor. It's an outdoor.
This one's an outdoor amphitheater, and this is another one that's changed its name so many freaking times. Like, it was Ashley Furniture Pavilion. It was Cricket Pavilion.
Cricket Pavilion's how I like to call it.
It's now it's
Talking Stick
Amphitheater. Yeah,
great.
And they haven't. None of them have changed anything there. The parking's still the same. It's all the same. But the cool thing about that one is there's no charge for parking.
Yeah,
and it is easy to get in as well as out, because out they have police that'll shut down the streets to get the traffic out of there very quickly.
They decide.
The police officer's in charge.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, the venue. The one thing that was annoying is that they didn't open the gates until 6. And they said they were promptly starting at 7.
And I was like, no, we never start on time here, ever.
With 2 opening bands and the fact that they wanted to play all 43 songs, I'm like, maybe they actually will stop at 7 because they could have time issues here.
Yeah.
And so where we screwed up is we should have got in the lines when we got in, because by the time we got through the freaking line, it was like 6:50, 10 minutes before, and the lines were crazy to get swag.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't end up starting until 7:15.
It was later than that.
7:15 or 7:20.
I guess it was right around there.
I think it was 7:20.
Maybe.
So it was 20 minutes late. So we would have had time to get stuff ahead of time.
Yeah.
And the reason that sucked is that Gustavo, Rock, Steven, Glazer,
Kramer, Glickman.
That's his real name.
Yes.
He has a vinyl out, and it's very limited. It's only being It's only being sold at the show
venues, which sucks.
And we Yeah, we missed out because we went up there afterwards. She's like, yeah, we just had a run.
Of a bunch of people that got it and it was
Yeah,
gone.
so
I
they
was
were
like,
out and it was very
"Oh."
limited how we would be there. And honestly, I wasn't too totally concerned because they still have another week of US run shows, and it's not like it's just one show. I believe it's like 4 or 5 in the next week, and then they go overseas for the rest of the worldwide tour. And so that's like another run of it takes them all the way through the end of the year. So it's a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I mean, on her shirt, it's like it's a third of the shows on the
Yeah,
back
I
of it.
can't.
Yeah, so it's a whole third there plus some there. So it is over a third of the shows left. So anyway, they didn't have enough there.
Man.
So we missed out on getting the vinyl of that, and our son really
Yeah.
wanted it, so that's a
Mhm.
bummer.
So we're gonna have to lock one down somehow.
Okay, so they ended up playing for 2 hours and 10 minutes to get through all 43 songs. So what they did at the end of the show, you knew that they were still short because there was a couple songs that were like, well, they haven't played those yet.
Right.
And we've seen them enough times now that we're like, okay.
We know they're not done.
Yeah. And so they had to come back out and they had to do 3 more songs after the encore. They had 3 more songs to hit the total of 43 out of it. But one of the cool things they do at their show as well is they do a little bit that's called Worldwide Girl. So each band member goes out into the crowd and picks one girl to go up on stage and in essence being serenaded by the member that brought them up on stage for that song Worldwide Girl.
It was not me.
No, there was one girl
fine.
that's been seeing him for 14 years and she finally got picked.
Yeah, she finally got picked.
But it's like when they come up, you're like, okay, I get it because one said, "I'm only here for Carlos," and she ended up on stage. Another one. She had Down syndrome. She had a little thing around her.
Logan.
It said Logan on it. Logan pulled her up on stage.
She was so excited. It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Anyway, it's just one of those cool things that they do. And what I've been saying for years is that most boy bands out there you think of, they honestly only have like a few good songs on the album and then the rest is filler.
I think that can be true.
That's how I've looked at it. Well, with them, there's really no filler.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I think so.
And what's so crazy about it is, they played 43 songs, but they didn't play all this other stuff that we know from the albums that have come out.
Yeah.
That have been played on radio and everything. So it's like, oh my gosh, their catalog.
Really big catalog.
Well, and it's like they only have 4 albums, but it's like it's good. And then they have an EP from when they did the UK. And that was, I believe that was only a download only type deal like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. So anyway, it was really good. And then so we basically got a nap out of that.
Again.
Went to church this morning. And then after church, I had to do some work stuff. Because I had offers come in while we were at the concert last night for properties, and I had to send one out for a client that was writing on a property. So I had work stuff going on because we've only been back from vacation a few weeks, and I hit the ground running.
Yeah.
For that, I guess about 3 weeks now, 3.5 weeks we've been back from vacation. So
rounding out the summer with busy sending the kid back. I mean, I started back at school. Of course,
and we still got to recap for you guys the whole Denver trip and everything. But since this was all fresh on our minds, what just happened this week, I figured we'd take a quick break from the the last road trip that we did up in Denver and just catch up on what happened this week. And it
was good. Yeah,
so we did. Excited. We did the concert things. We decided that you can work hard, but the thing is, you got to make sure that you're playing hard too. And you're making memories. And the cool thing is like for the Toto concert, it's just me and the wife. But for the other concert, we got to bring our son along, so you get to make memories doing that.
Yeah.
As well. And that's something that we've been doing with him for years, and it delayed him going back to college, which, by the way, this is his last year of college.
Yeah.
He's entering his senior year in
It
his
didn't
third
del-
year.
It didn't delay him going back. I mean, college starts tomorrow, but yeah, he probably would have like ideally been wanting to be back last weekend. So he has a week to reacclimate to his schedule and figure out all the things. But
Yeah,
he
but
was okay with it. He wanted
yeah.
to watch Big Time Rush.
Yeah, but the cool thing is we already did all the shopping
Right.
before we
We did
went
all
up.
the
So all we had to do
things.
is take him up
Yeah,
there.
just drop him off.
So we got to take him up there, go try out a new pizza place up there. So we tried DeMarco.
Nimarco's.
Huh?
Nimarco's.
Nimarco. So I was
Nimarco?
totally wrong. But we tried Nimarco and they're pretty good.
The ice cream. I
And then
don't
we
know
did
what the
we
ice cream
did
place was called.
it
I don't remember.
was the brownie I had was good.
Yeah.
But for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of the place was.
Well,
But
you guys
anyway,
looked it up. I didn't look
the
it
guy,
up.
I didn't know it was a chain. The guy says it's a chain across the country, so it's like whatever. The guy was really cool.
Yeah, he was really
was
cool.
working there, and
He was actually grateful we talked. He's like, "Thanks for talking to me." I was like, "Okay,
I think they get bored
sure,
too.
for sure."
Yeah,
So,
but yeah. So anyway, that rounded out our day. Oh, but the coolest thing while we were there, we were actually, because it's dark in our car as we're recording this, but so we were supposed to leave hours ago. Their cat that lived there last year, the roommate moved out because he got engaged and getting in an apartment with his girlfriend, and he had a cat that was the apartment cat,
yeah,
Dalton. Well, Dalton is now gone.
yeah.
But the new person moving in had just adopted in May a black and white cat as well,
Which we didn't know until we got there.
8 years old, and his name is Remy.
Yeah.
Remy, while I was sitting on the couch,
there we go. Let's do that.
it kind of puts a little bit of the blame.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was trying to.
I mean, we probably do. Here, we'll highlight you. But it
doesn't matter.
Anyway, yeah, it was.
Remy.
It did get really dark really quick.
Yeah.
With Remy, while I was sitting on the couch, he just walked up to me. He did one round on my lap and he laid down and he went to sleep. And I'm like, okay, he's probably just going to stay a couple minutes. The next thing you know, I fall asleep.
Totally.
I guess I was snoring and everything. But he was on me for like over an hour.
And we'd never met him before. He just took to.
Today I just met him.
We were petting him and playing with him.
He ended up being
awesome.
a cool cat.
Yeah.
So, and I love cats. So I think they know.
I think they do too.
Yeah. So that was a cool way to end in this Sunday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I think we'll wrap it up here. We're running up on 30 minutes.
Extended episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, some of them lately have been.
It's fine.
It's just going to be what they're going to be. It's like I said, hey, I at least want to make them like 12 minutes, but sometimes they're going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But we'll wrap it up here and get into the Denver trip on another podcast. But if you like the show, like, share, leave feedback, comments, let other people know. I have people stop me all the time that they like following us, our antics and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And hit our swag shop, which we're
going to revamp.
I still got to revamp it. I just need time. I mean, I do work full time. So that's been the thing, is trying to work around that
To-do list.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Top.
Yeah. But until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.